Hey, so snap response to Shafe. Hear all you're saying, man, and definitely appreciate the detail that you got into about clarifying, hey, I'm not saying that this guy is the real deal. I fully comprehend and appreciate where you're coming from that. I still want to keep to my method of steel manning this situation, as I think this is the best way to get a bit out of this situation. And it's a different approach than what I've been known to take. So there is certainly accuracy to that prophecy as far as the near miss. You can't deny the near miss. So let's say that it was a near miss. Let's say he envisioned that near miss. However, we have these other items that he envisioned along with the near miss. Do those things end up being a problem? What do we have there? If say the prophecy isn't from God, and I think there's biblical proof of those things happening. There's a story in the New Testament where Jesus expels a demon from a woman who was predicting the future, and the people that were running the woman around who predicted the future were mad at Jesus because they used to use her to make money. It's an interesting parallel to some possibilities here. I'm wondering too, and taking a secular approach to this, you and I have a similar enough background, Shafe, that when we envision demon, I think we're very close to imagining the same thing in our head. Say, though, the same thing exists from a secular point of view. And something that I've been kind of working around in my mind when you were talking about out-of-body experiences, the whole transposing, I can't remember the term you used, made me curious if in those situations, say the individual is tapping into a fourth or fifth dimension, that either things are communicated across or things are communicated through. I'm curious about that aspect. Now, if I do, in conclusion though, I don't feel that this is a correct, holy prophecy. And I'm going back to the true role of prophets. Biblically speaking, they would bring law to the lawless. Everybody talks about Jonah and the whale, and they make such a big deal about it. But the point of that story was he was refusing to go to Nineveh and bring God's law to those people. So I'm not seeing the parallel to these situations. And while this Babin guy may not necessarily sell a book, he's edifying a congregation. Because how excited would you be as that type of believer? Imagine, and you haven't really gotten into which church you're currently going to, but a charismatic evangelical Christian would be very, very excited for Trump to get up there and preach about Jesus. So I do see like a monetary incentive with him moving forward. And I don't think that we have to look at anything else, because he was wrong about the eardrum punctured. And if he's speaking for God, which a prophet's supposed to be doing, then why was God wrong? So that's where I have that approach. But I have no trouble with, you know, I'm completely, it's even beyond, how do I word this correctly? I think he might have seen something. I mean, we can get into the probabilities of it not being as rare as what we'd imagine to predict an assassination attempt like that. But, you know, I think there could be something there, and it's definitely an interesting conversation. All right, that's what I got. Hopefully I didn't repeat myself from the last video. I don't think I did. Let me know if I did. All right, man, thanks, and appreciate you being patient with me. All right, take care.